Mark was an ordinary 17-year-old who loved exploring strange corners of the internet. Nothing harmful, just weird forums and abandoned websites. One night, he heard about a legendary hidden chatroom on the dark web called the Mirror Hall, known for predicting people's secrets. Most people treated it like an urban legend, but Mark was curious. After hours of searching, connecting through slow and glitchy links, he finally entered a blank screen with a single message. "Welcome, Mark." He froze. He hadn't entered a username yet. First he thought it was a coincidence. Maybe someone else had joined before with the same name. But the next line appeared before he could type. "We hope your sister is sleeping well after her fever." Mark's heart thudded. His sister had gotten sick 2 days ago. No one online knew that. He typed. "Who are you?" A pause. Then, "We are the archive. We see everything." He tried to leave the page, but his cursor stopped responding. The room kept typing. "You came here because you're curious. You shouldn't have been." Then the chatroom posted a picture. A grainy image of his house, taken from across the street. "Tonight." Hours ago, Mark yanked the power cord out of his computer. He couldn't sleep the whole night. In the morning, he checked his front porch, and there, wedged under the doormat, was a small envelope. Inside was a single sheet of paper. Curiosity has a price. Mark never touched the dark web again. But sometimes, at exactly 2:17 a.m., the same time he joined the chatroom, his phone lights up with a blank notification that asks if the archive is still watching. 2. The auction of lost voices. A well-known rumor in cyber circles tells of a dark web marketplace that sells voices, audio recordings of people saying sentences they never actually spoke. The files were creepily realistic. Many thought they were AI-generated. A college student named Leah stumbled upon the marketplace while researching online fraud for a school project. One section of the site was labeled "Voices of the Unaware." The preview files were strange. A random man saying, "I can hear you walking behind me," in a terrified voice. A woman whispering, "Please don't open the door." Leah assumed they were acting performances until she found one labeled with her hometown. When she clicked, she heard a little boy crying softly. She shouldn't have come here. She shouldn't have. The file had been uploaded 5 minutes ago. First she thought it was a glitch. But the timestamp refreshed again, showing new uploads every few minutes. Voices of strangers, all sounding confused, desperate, like they were speaking during a stressful moment in their lives. Then she saw a new upload. Leah_room_203 to wave. Her blood went cold. That was her dorm room number. Hands shaking, she opened IT. IT wasn't acting. IT wasn't AI. IT was her own voice. Breathing hard, whispering, "Someone is standing outside my door." She slammed her laptop shut and backed away from the door. For a long moment, the corridor was silent. Then, knock, knock, knock. She didn't open it. The next morning, the dorm security cameras showed no one in the hallway, but another recording had appeared online. Leah_running_on stairs.wave, and she could hear her own footsteps. 3. The reviewer who never slept there was a strange user on many obscure dark web forums. Someone who reviewed dangerous websites the way people review restaurants. He called himself Night Owl. He rated illegal pages, creepy chat rooms, mysterious puzzle sites, and abandoned digital spaces with comments like, "Harmless, but unstable. Not recommended. Too many watchers. Enter only if you don't mind losing time." People joked he was either a hacker or someone who hadn't slept in 20 years. A curious tech blogger named Adam decided to do a story on Night Owl. He posted a simple message on a hidden board. "Night Owl, if you're real, review my website." He linked an empty domain he had created just for fun, an offline page with nothing but the word hello. The next morning, Adam found his inbox full of unread messages. Dozens of strange usernames had tried to contact him, but one stood out. Night Owl had posted a review. A single sentence. "Good structure. But you should not have invited us." Adam didn't understand until he opened his website. It wasn't empty anymore. Lines of text covered the page, repeating over and over, "We are here. We are listening. We are here. We are listening." He tried deleting the website. He tried removing the domain. He tried formatting his entire system. The text kept coming back. Finally, he returned to the dark web forum. Night Owl had left one last message. They were waiting for a door. Yours opened easily. Adam unplugged everything and stopped using computers for weeks. But late at night, he noticed something. His smart TV, disconnected from Wi-Fi, would switch on by itself, always to a blank screen, with a tiny blinking cursor in the corner, waiting for the library of missing pages. There is a hidden dark web archive known by digital myth hunters as the Library of Missing Pages. Its purpose is unknown, but the website contains documents, blurred, incomplete, torn, like someone scanned pieces of diaries, journals, and notebooks from all over the world. Some pages are harmless shopping lists. Some contain cryptic warnings. Some appear to be mid-conversation, as if cut from a notebook someone was writing in moments before something interrupted them. A high school coder named Rafik managed to access the library accidentally through a broken link. What intrigued him was a category labeled, "Pages that do not exist." Inside was a single document. When he opened it, his breath caught in his throat. It was a scanned page from his own notebook. The very notebook lying on his desk right now. On the page was a paragraph he hadn't written yet, handwriting that looked exactly like his. At 2:43 a.m., you will hear someone whisper your name from the hallway. Don't look. Don't respond. If you do, the next page will appear. Rafik snapped the notebook open. The page in question was blanked. He checked the time, 2:41 a.m. He waited, shivering. At 2:43 a.m., nothing happened. He exhaled sharply, feeling stupid for believing it. Then, a soft whisper slid through the hallway outside his door. Rafik. He froze. He didn't look. He didn't speak. He didn't move. And after several seconds, the whisper faded. The next morning, he checked the website again. A new page had appeared. This one was empty except for a single sentence. You listened. For now, he shut his laptop and deleted everything. But the blank page in his notebook, the real one, now had a faint indentation, like someone had begun writing on it overnight.